¿Qué fue? ¿Qué es lo que tú quieres jugar?
Micrófono deactivado.
Oh, pues yo juego lo que tú digas.
We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics and the Thunder. Here we go. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. The shot by Holiday, no good. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Alexander with it. Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Holiday. In the corner, Tatum with it. Holmgren with the steal. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Alexander. To Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Outside, Alexander. Tries it from the top of the key. Porzingis.
Se me puso toda la vaina. Me puso la vibración y toda esa mierda. Se me puso la vibración y toda esa mierda, el efecto gatillo y toda esa mierda, déjame quitarlo.
We got out here, that's what I want to see. You know what? I got you. He's leaving me open.
Green.
Come on, let's go.
Good shot, Jordan.
You know what? If they're gonna blitz me like that, just get ready to shoot. That might be open every time because we
need to stop. We need to stop.
Yep. Yes, Paula. Good defense.
Let's go.
Nice defense. I got you, LD. I'm gonna hit you back and I'm gonna slip. The screen.
Got you.
Oh. Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now here's Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Down low. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. On defense, Oklahoma City. The kick out to Tatum. And that one hits back iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective.
No, no es tanto que se me puso, fue que el indicador lo dejé en chiquito. Yo cambié, lo quité la vaina, pero el indicador lo dejé en chiquito. Eso es de una vez, él no se me puso de nuevo. Déjame poner el indicador grande.
Oh, that was
Nueva notificación. NBA2K25.
Ahora sí, fuego.
Yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Outside Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
To the middle, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Outside, Porzingis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Outside, Williams. From deep. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drops in the tray.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And stolen by Williams. For the three. Rebound Boston. Outside Holiday. Right side Tatum. Holmgren with the steal. A wide open look here for Caruso. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Caruso's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brown right side. And stolen by Caruso. And here we go. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Holmgren can't hit. Dan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Dort. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 3. Here's Holiday. Left side, Porzingis. Boston again missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holmgren the screen. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Out to White. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Dort misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Tatum. Good D by Williams. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Right side, Porzingis. He gets that one. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Goes up with the stripe. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Porzingis. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Down low, Holmgren. Williams gets the bucket.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Tatum a screen. Out to Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Williams. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Back to Holiday. No good with the triple. The Thunder leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Pass to Dort. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Hartenstein. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. .52 seconds left in the first half of the game. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. And Holiday, here we go. Porzingis. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And here's Brown outside. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Back to Williams. Inside. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Over Holiday. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder, leading by 5. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Got a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season? Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Screen by Porzingis. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 7. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Substitution for the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Holmgren the screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Here's Holmgren. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Outside Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
The three from Tatum. The Thunder pull it in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Horford. Nifty move. The shot's good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Celtics trailed by 11. Holiday left side. On the wing, Brown. Right side, Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And they recover it. Poke loose. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Wiggins throws it down.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Holiday with it. To the inside. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder out in front, up by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And the Celtics with possession here. 11-point game. Pass to Holiday. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Tatum's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 11. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Caruso off target with his three. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Over in the corner, Williams. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Williams for three. It's good from long range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Oklahoma City. They get a hand on it. And so Boston again turning it over. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tatum. Outside, White. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That one goes in.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. At the top of the key, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Dort. They get it back. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. Caruso grabs the miss.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game. I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williams. Launches it. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Drew Holiday. 3.
Fires from way outside. It's off. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Porzingis can't hit. On offense, here are the Thunder. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
2 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, some credit to Holiday there on the defensive end. Hand up to contest the shot.
And stolen by Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Porzingis with the block. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Driving to the basket. loses his grip and misses the dunk. White, wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Dort. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's offensive interference. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. There's the lob to Brown. The kick out to Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Williams with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. To the inside. Williams can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Porzingis with the ball. And that one drops.
Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Over in the corner, Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
He's listed at 6'5", but Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those.
No, bro, yo no dejé Maitín, lo que pasa es que estoy jugando pelota. Ya Maitín no juego tanto aquí. Yo juego normal con otra gente.
He's got a great frame, he's got great strength, he's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander and the way that he's working. He's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And the dunk by Brown.
Way above the rim. Should be feeling it.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Williams. Now Caruso. Offline with his three. That shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Thunder out in front, up one. And back with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Like every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Goes up off the inbound. Here's Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren. In the corner. Tatum with it. And there's the call on Lou George. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Dort. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Down low. Holmgren.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And Williams, here we go. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Back to Caruso. Knocks it loose. Here's White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 7 points in the game. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Back to Caruso. On the wing, Williams. He's got 7. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from Porzingis. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
So it's the Celtics now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For rebound by Holiday. Boston leading by 5. Here's White. Porzingis with the ball. Back to White. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jalen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for Caruso and finds him.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The free throw drops for Caruso. And so Caruso nails both of them. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. To the middle. It's tipped. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. A wide open look here for Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Outside Holiday. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, as competitive as they come, Drew Holiday answers.
Here's Caruso. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Holiday. And it's Boston with another.
It's a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to White. Brown feeling it out a bit. And here is Tatum. A three from Porzingis. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Right side Holiday. Here's White. Off target from three-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics, number 8, Kristaps.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder. Left side, Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown throws it down.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. And Tatum pulls it down. Outside, Porzingis. Over Hartenstein. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Celtics foul. Jaylen Brown.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and stolen by Horford. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. And here's Holiday. 5 on the clock. Here's Walsh. Scoreless thus far. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 9 points.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Brown. Taken away by Holiday. And then Brown with the dunk.
Such a smart defensive player, Drew Holiday, understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
1:10 left to play in the third. Craig sets a screen. Outside, Horford. Here's Pritchard. Out to the right wing. Here's Shireman. Misses the three. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Dort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Pritchard. No good on the three. And Williams, here we go. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Here's Hauser. Hands it from downtown. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in! Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Another shot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Back to Porzingis. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here.
scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Number 7. Check.
They're trailing by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Walsh. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside, Porzingis to the wing right side. The Celtics working the ball around now. Misses from close range. Williams for 3. Sinks the triple. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Walsh. Hits the three-point bomb. Walsh has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Holmgren with it. Now Caruso. Dort with the ball. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen by Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Terrific body control from Dort, setting a firm pick and then rolling to the gap.
Outside Tatum. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Inside Tatum, automatic.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Here's Walsh going inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by White. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston leading by 5. Here's Caruso. Holmgren. Good on the bucket.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Outside Tatum. Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Caruso. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, White. To the paint. There's Porzingis. It's good.
And Porzingis putting the team on his back. Wow.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the Thunder with it. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Tatum. Right side, Porzingis. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett